If your cucumbers and squash plants are taking over your entire garden, then this is the video for you. Today, I'm going to be planting more squash and cucumbers in my new raised bed with a wall trellis. And that's going to help me keep the plants off the ground. It's going to improve the airflow, and it's going to make it easy for me to harvest during harvest time. And hopefully it's going to lead my plants to be more healthier throughout the growing season. All right, so let's go. One of the biggest challenges with squash and cucumbers is that before you know it, they have already spread all over your garden space, taking up the entire area, and it makes it harder for you to harvest your vegetables. Growing vertically helps me keep my plants organized. It also helps with the airflow around the leaves, and I can see the pests easily as well as any disease before it becomes a major problem. So that's why I wanted to have this system in place, because it's going to help me with those issues. This raised bed and wall trellis is from Vego Garden, and one of the reasons why I like growing in raised beds is because I get to put the perfect soil inside this raised bed, and that's going to help my plants grow. The trellis is so sturdy, that's the reason why I like it. And if you already have a raised bed from Vego, then you can look up to see which wall trellis is going to match your raised bed. It is so awesome, and I'll leave the links down if you want to check them out, along with my discount code for more savings. Now let's go ahead and start getting ready for planting. Now the first thing I'm gonna do before I put the soil in here is I'm gonna unroll this wire mesh cloth, and then I'm gonna put this at the bottom. Now, some of you may not need to do this. I have never done this before, but I do have a vole issue, and some of my subscribers say, hey, why don't you put some wire mesh down just in case they go up under it. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do, is put this wire mesh down, and I'm gonna try to roll it out so I can measure it just right, and then we'll go to the next step. All right, so let me go ahead and unroll it and cut it so we can put it in underneath. But if you don't have any issues with any pests that crawl up under your raised bed, then you don't have to do this one. All right, I just got finished putting the wire mesh cloth down. You want to make sure that you overlap it if you have to do this. Let me bring you in close so you can see. Man, it's hot out here. All right, so if you can see, I have the mesh cloths overlapping in all the different areas. And then on the outside, I got the wire mesh coming all the way out. Either I might just fold it up like that, but I made sure it overlapped out here as well, so nothing can get in the bed if it tried to. I got this in the way I can move it now, and now it's time to fill in the beds. The next thing I have to do is I have to fill these huge raised beds. Now in the past, I just put the soil, but I'm gonna try to cut down on some of the bag just a little bit. And so what I have the cardboard, and I got a bag of bag of leaves. It's hot out here, y'all, and this stuff is smelling, but if you can look inside, it looks gross. I have my old food scraps right here that I normally compost. I'm gonna throw that down in here too, and hopefully that is gonna change the soil from the bottom up, and then it's gonna be go time. All right, so let me go ahead and get the leaves. All right, my bag is ripping to shreds. I'm gonna go ahead and spread that down first. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take out my food scraps and slide them over top. This is like composting. That's a lot of food waste. Here's my second batch. Woo, y'all, that is something else. Shoot, I might be calling the voles over here, but guess what? I got that wire mesh, so we good to go. I almost forgot, we shelled some shrimp. And I'm gonna take that, put that down there too. All right, so we getting this organic matter, and it's gonna be very, very beneficial for the plants. Now I'm taking the cardboard and laying that on top, just like that, and this came from Vego. So I'm using every inch of the product. All right, so let me go ahead and layer this, and then we'll be back getting ready to put the soil down. Now that I've already put my organic mix along with the cardboard, It looks like it's ready for me to start adding the soil. Like I said, this was the first time I've added something to the bottom. If it works out for me, like I know it has for most people, then I might continue to do this. All right, so let's go ahead and fill it up. And what I'm using is, I'm using mushroom compost and black cow. This stuff is heavy. All right, so I got a lot of bags that I got to bring around here, but let's see what it do. And I'm so excited to put my own mix in here as always, because I know this combination works for me. All right, so I'm about halfway filled up. So I'm gonna take a handful of kelp meal. I'm just gonna spread it all through the beds. And then I do have the lobster, let me see, the crab and lobster shell from Neptune's harvest. And I have some blood meal for nitrogen. And I'm just gonna broadcast it out, and then I'm just gonna mix it in. And then I'll start back filling. So let me go ahead and scratch this in. Don't let me forget about my lobster and shells, crab shells. Get that mix, and that's good for calcium. And then we're back to filling, but let me scratch it in first. Yes, the raised bed is already filled up. Now it's time to plant our cucumbers and our squash. Now I know they look pretty rough right now. These were supposed to be planted a couple weeks ago. They were in the trays a lot longer than I wanted to. Things happen, but once we get them into that fresh soil and we start watering them consistently and I start feeding them, I'm gonna do that today, they should turn around. All right, so let's go ahead and get them in their new home. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant my squash together. Before I do that, I'm gonna take some blood meal, drop it in the hole, and I'm also going to take some kelp meal and put it in the hole and mix it up as well. Now I just disturb the roots a little bit and drop it in this new home. And after I get the rest of them up, then we're gonna go ahead and fertilize it, and I'll tell you what I fertilize it with. All right, so I'm gonna get the next one and I'll get back with you shortly, because I gotta get the cucumbers ready too. I'm giving these plants enough space so they can keep on growing, but still utilizing the wall trellis, so I can still plant them a little closer together. And that's what I'm gonna do, so that we can have the wall covered with all these plants, and having the fruits, vegetables hanging down. That is going to be totally cool. That's why I love this system. Now it's time to fertilize. So we're gonna give them exactly what they need, and this is gonna settle them into their new home. And so I already told you, you can see they're already light green. So we're gonna hook them up. And the fertilizer that I'm using this is a liquid kelp, and this is tomato and veg from Neptune's harvest. And I'm gonna feed it to them every couple of days, since they looking kind of rough, and we can see if that gets them on their way back to being nice and healthy, so we can get all those vegetables. As these cucumbers and squash plants start to grow, I'm going to train them up the wall trellis. That is going to be an amazing sight to see, and that's going to help keep the vines off the ground. It's going to help me be able to harvest a lot easier. It's going to help with better airflow. And just think of it, I'm going to maximize my entire garden space by using the wall trellis. And that's going to allow room for my big, monstrous pumpkin plant to sprawl. You can't see it right now. It's over here. It's starting to take over. All right, so that's going to be amazing to see also. Over the next several weeks, I'll give you an update on how well the plants are doing, and we'll see how productive they are as they climb up the trellis, and we'll decide if it's better to grow vertically or just to let them sprawl out all over the ground. If you're growing cucumbers and squash this year, let me know in the comments. Have you ever thought about growing vertically, or you just let them sprawl out? If you want to check out the raised bed from Vego and the wall trellis, I'll put a link in the description along with my discount code, so you can get more savings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video right over here. I believe it's the pumpkin planting, because I'm growing a massive pumpkin. Check it out.